Yo, what's good? We back in with another episode of the Crazy Riot Show. Clap it up. We back in the building again. Clap it up, man. We here, man. We live in the building. Y'all know what it is. It's the BoyLosCrazy. To my left, the one and only, we call her the black white girl. She's in the building. Miss Leah Mack is in the building. Clap it up for Leah Mack. She's here.
Hey,
and we got the sister with the long legs and with a short temper, ladies and gentlemen.
That is not fucking true. I'm sorry.
We got Bree in the building. Clap it up for Bree.
Hey,
Clap it up for Bree.
Just did that.
And we got the man, the myth, the legend, ladies and gentlemen. He's in the building. North Chicago's finest.
The father.
The father. Definitely a father. For sure, definitely a father. Manolo Marley. Clap it up for Manolo Marley's in the building right now.
Wait.
That's it, man. We live in the building. Share this video for me. If you're watching us right now, hit the share button. We always looking for your support. We always need your support. Hit the share button for us because we love you guys. And I know you love us too. But some of y'all be hating. But that's okay. It's all right. But we live with another topic of conversation. Manolo Marley is an artist. He'll be releasing his song, his single, on the show. Right after this, y'all gonna hear his single, y'all. It's gonna be live. It's gonna be nice. But you've been rapping, dog. We went to high school together. Football player, plays safety. I'll tell you a fond memory I have of you that you don't even remember.
Nah.
I guarantee you don't remember. So senior year, you're hurt. You get hurt your senior year.
Yeah.
You couldn't play the last 4 or 5 games, something like that.
4 or 5 games is crazy.
You couldn't. It was maybe last 3 games.
I don't think that ever happened to me, though.
I'm telling you, this is facts.
What are we talking about? Football?
Football. What you mean? What else are you talking about?
I played. That wasn't me. You know.
That was you, cuz.
You know, that was Marquise. That was Bishop.
That was you, dude.
Sorry.
I'm going to tell you how I know it was you. So you saying you finished your senior year full all season. Did you get hurt your junior year?
My junior year, no.
Okay, maybe I'm high. Maybe I smoke weed.
No, I promise I didn't.
Los been having tequila for 6
That's
days.
crazy right now that you saying
Coach
that.
My boy
Taylor,
I know I ain't
Bishop,
high. Okay, maybe I'm high.
If any one of them on the live, just ask them.
Okay, I'm high.
Tell them to comment because I paid.
Y'all went to North Chicago together?
Yeah.
Yeah, I played all them games. That's how I know
Bro,
we
I
lost.
thought you got hurt, dog.
No, dog, like, I played all them games. We lost them games. Well, I remember that. I remember losing the games.
Maybe it's because he's always with Marquise.
No, it wasn't
remember losing
Marquise.
the games.
I thought it was him.
No,
Have
he
you
had
had
messed up
tequila
his,
today?
Maybe I
Bishop
smoked some
report to the
cocaine or
live.
something.
He had messed
you
up
do
his
that?
bishops
No,
and
you
shit
can
like
smoke crack.
You
and
need to
then-
relax.
Hey, they always stay in your system. I heard like 3.
But that was
I thought that was you, man. Oh, I gotta look at the records, man. I'm gonna look at the
Passing
records
drugs test.
because I usually got good memory with that. But anyway, that story was gonna matter. But anyway,
had it been true.
Never mind.
the
Scratch that.
story was gonna matter. But anyway, how did you transition to get from being an athlete and now you make music? How did you do that?
Well, I don't know. I always been doing music though.
Okay.
Like I ain't never popped out and did music, but I always been doing music, like rapping and you know what I'm saying, doing little stuff like that. But I never showcased my music talent to nobody up until I don't know, like 2012, and not even then. Like when we was doing all that little stuff on Broadway or whatever.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
And you really, that's something that you feel like you could do. You could do to the next level.
I'm a music head. Like I sleep music, breathe music. I dream about music. I wake up thinking about music. I always got a melody going somewhere.
Yeah.
It's weird, man. Like I can't describe it, but music is that's one of the things. That's one
musical
of my
family too, though.
No, yeah, for sure.
yeah.
My brother rap.
Yeah.
Shit.
How many brothers you got?
She's trying to
Somebody
find
told
a
me
man.
it's like 20. No, I'm not.
Definitely trying to find a man.
I'm not trying to
I
find a
got-
man.
It's my eldest brother who passed away. Rest in peace to him, Cypress. Then we got my other brother, Rodney. Then we got CJ, and then Pat, and then me.
Okay.
So I got 4 brothers.
CJ's the one who.
Yeah, the personal.
That's your brother?
Yeah, that's
See,
my
that's
brother.
That's why I asked because I always see them
Wow.
together, but
They
I
look
don't
never
alike.
knew
What you
that.
mean? Look at them.
That's
They
my-
look
that's
alike.
my
They look
oldest.
this
That's
way.
why
That's one of my
Never
older
knew
brothers.
that. That's my boy. Shout out CJ.
Shout out CJ doing this thing.
I got 4 older brothers.
They got a big family. Big family.
That's why I asked.
I thought my
Thank you
family.
very
Yeah,
They all
Brianna-
do music though.
No, I'm shut up. Next question, Tamika.
Because I heard she's playing. So today's topic, we're talking about parenting. Part two.
Part two.
You weren't here for the last show.
I'm so ready.
And now we talked about we need a man on the show. Now we got another man, so I ain't got to be the only man.
They be good
They be capping on here. Share this video. Can we get, not y'all be capping, the people
okay.
be. They really took offense to that. No. So everybody that's watching, if y'all can hit the share button for us, please, and hit the heart button for the next 30 seconds, please. That's how I can pay these people. But I don't pay these people like that for real. So share this video so we can get some more viewers in the building. But we talked about parenting, but I want to go to this topic real quick. Prom was this Saturday, and I put up a post that I stole, which everybody thought I was talking about me, but I wasn't. But I do agree that I wouldn't volunteer a hotel room for my kids after prom. What is your take on that? Would you buy a hotel room for your daughter, for your son after prom? I'll start with Manolo.
No, I would not.
Why not?
Because that's just like, you might as well, I don't want to be too blunt, but you might as well just be saying, yeah, it's cool for y'all to go. You know, like, we ain't finna act like we don't know what these teenagers be doing. But I wouldn't be the one to be like, I'm going to buy it for y'all. Because it be all type of stuff happening at them hotel parties with them kids, man. So, no, I wouldn't put my hand in that.
Gotcha. Bree.
It's a definite no for me. It would never happen. I said earlier that I think as a teen, I've never been to a hotel party unless it was like a birthday party sleepover for me and the girls. So the idea that people really do this, like at our age, right, we're all parents, our kids are getting older, it's baffling to me. And not even just for like the sex part, right? Like drugs, fighting, like,
anything.
you know, they think everything funny. They got access to guns. You know, they might just be trying to, no. Hell no. Are you okay? You are having a day today.
Damn. Don't die next to me, please. Please.
Do anybody know CPR?
Jesus.
I do,
His
but don't
nose
make
is
me
turning
use it.
red.
Oh, Lord. It was the last for me. No. I just laughed. Go ahead, Tiz. Go ahead.
Nah, that's crazy.
That's
No. But I will say, if I were to get a room and my daughters wanted to get a room with their friends and we got a conjoining room, I would do that.
I saw that.
For the girls?
Yes, for the girls.
Okay.
Absolutely no.
Okay.
I'm not doing that. No, we not mixing
Listen,
genders.
it's a lot of parents who are okay with
and
sure.
that's crazy to me.
For sure.
'Cause
They
it's
can-
like, what are we teaching our kids? Like, as long as our parents know we can just do what we supposed to, like what we want to do. No, that's not the example I want to set for my kids. I want y'all to know what is appropriate for a child and not, and that's not appropriate. Getting a room for your kids. Like, there's a reason you have to be a certain age to get a hotel room.
That's a fact.
Is
I feel
that,
like-
wait, is it, wait. I don't
It's
know,
21. It used to be
21.
18.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta be 21 now.
Okay.
Did y'all see something this prom season that was like, hell no? Or was everything cool?
I feel like a lot of the local send-offs were fire. Like,
Okay.
I'm like, oh, y'all did that.
Okay.
I didn't see nothing too crazy. My favorite dress was this girl. I forgot who daughter it was. She had like the butterfly top and it was like champagne. It was so cute. I was like, that's cute. I didn't see nothing crazy like what we was talking about on
Right, last
I
week.
seen
Last
my
week.
girl and them snap with the goat.
That was hard.
Wait,
They had
where
a goat. They had a live goat.
You seen that?
Shout out to the goat. They did.
They
did.
rode the goat.
No, they didn't ride the
Nah,
goat.
they
It
had
was
a
like a
goat.
baby goat.
What did they
Period.
do with the goat?
They took pictures
They
with the
just
goat.
took
Oh,
Like they
like
the
she's
goat.
the goat.
Yeah.
Where do you
That's
rent a
fire.
goat from?
I said the
Right,
same
Lamb's
thing.
Farm. Lamb's Farm right there.
Yeah, it's a
Okay,
pedigree
okay.
Yeah, Lamb's
somewhere.
Farm right
Yeah.
there.
Wow, I wanna
I
get
said
a
the
goat.
same
Crazy.
thing.
Dang, let me go get a goat.
Right.
Just
See,
because.
everybody want a goat now. See,
Trendsetters.
Nah,
They want a goddamn goat.
Let me
I
redo
swear
my
to God.
prom. Somebody do an
They
adult one.
snap with that. I say
No, that
Yeah,
was
that's fire.
that.
That's fire.
They
I
snapped.
didn't see anything local. I did see a couple people share a lot of stuff, but I didn't see anything local. But I did see a set of twins go viral. The dresses were beautiful, but one of them was pregnant. And I am not here to bash teenage pregnancies.
Come on now.
I'm not. But I did end up seeing her go viral on TikTok as well as like Facebook. But it was something like the song just threw me off. Like it was kind of like she was glorifying her pregnancy in the prom dress.
What
like,
song was it?
I can't remember, but the
Probably the
song was
Lululemon song. The
No, I
Wham
like that
Whammy?
one.
Wham Whammy?
No, it wasn't that.
Okay.
It was whatever the song was. The girl was rapping about her baby or being pregnant, or no, not her baby. She was rapping about a man wanting to get her pregnant.
Oh.
That's what the song. And again, you teen pregnancy, whatever. We're gonna leave that where it's at. But she kind of did like up here and then went down, and she like basically like I'm the baddest. That's why I'm pregnant and I'm going to prom. And that for me was a lot.
That's tough to have a daughter.
Yeah,
in
and they're
2025.
twins, and one of them's pregnant. And it was beautiful. The send off was beautiful, everything. But it's like,
What do you guys feel about the money? The money was the thing for everybody. Give me what you feel honestly about the money.
These kids rich as hell. That's all.
And where they getting the money? Where do y'all work at?
Can I get it? Are y'all hiring?
Do y'all see this bandana? My hair is not done.
These the
Baby.
richest generation of broke kids
Like,
I've ever seen
what?
in my
Ooh,
life.
that's good. I like that.
My
Richest
son
generation
asked me
broke
for
kids.
I
a
swear to
Mary's
God.
for his 8th grade graduation. I said, you
A
are.
Mary's cost some money.
Like, I had to make him go to the
I'll let you
website.
go
Like, I
some
don't have
money.
$1,000 pair of pants. Are you dumb?
Yeah, he tweaked.
Oh
He definitely
my
did.
God. I'm like, y'all is fake bougie as hell. I'm not doing
Okay,
that.
wait, let me say this,
Go
right?
ahead.
Because this is a conversation I had on Facebook today.
Come on now.
I feel like we live in a place where there's a lot of poverty here, right? You know, people are hood rich, which is a completely different thing from being wealthy.
Sure, sure.
And I'm one of those people, like, when tax time come around, everybody be like, y'all finna blow through that money, go ahead. Because you be broke all year and you got this money, go ahead. But we lack financial literacy, and we don't really know about the sources or resources that we have out here. So when I see a lot of these families and people out here or anywhere who go crazy on prom, it's kind of like, for me, like, celebrate every milestone. If you do that irresponsibly, that's on you if the bills get cut off next month. But celebrate every milestone, because that might be the only time where they could have hustled up and got everything they could just to give. That's something that
Sure.
their kid gonna remember
Sure.
forever.
I agree, yeah.
Now, whatever happens after that, that's on you. Don't call and try to lie heap and try to get your bills paid. But I do feel like, you know, it can get
Shout out to
obnoxious,
lie
but
heap.
like, you know, I don't know.
I
I'm
feel
not
that to a
against
certain
it.
extent. I also seen Aaron comment on this post. It was like, why do people go so crazy for prom, but graduation be so boring? And I was like,
I
because
never
all
thought
that
of
money
that.
you spent on that dress and that send off, which is fine. It's your money. Do what you want.
They just
you
be
probably
having
could have got your
barbecues.
kid a car. Yeah, like
real talk.
I would rather get my kid a huge graduation gift, because if you think about it, a lot of these kids in the streets, a lot of kids drop out, pregnancy, violence, like all type of stuff. I would, if I could, go crazy for prom, but like limit it to where graduation coming up. Most of these kids are seniors or juniors. They approaching the graduation date. I'd rather say that and give my kid a little first car or whatever, that if they don't already have one. Like, I just feel like people don't look at the bigger picture, and it's kind of like your spending habits is
All over the
questionable.
place, yeah.
Like, and at what point, you can always encourage financial literacy, but at what point are we going to stop enabling people and be like, oh, that's okay, that's okay? No, you need to start learning how to save your money. Like, it's not everything.
Especially
do not
if you
got to
ain't
go
really
crazy
got
like
the
that.
money.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I was just about
It's
to say
different
that.
if you got the money. Like,
Exactly.
if you got the
Yeah.
money, then do what you do. But if you like one of them, I'm week to week, like check to check people, and you know what I'm saying?
Me.
I
Spend
think you
wisely.
gotta just be a little smarter.
Yeah,
I ain't
yeah.
saying don't do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Be
saying?
frugal. Like,
yeah,
Oh, baby, we
but-
going to Old Navy.
I'm about to say, and it's a way you could do stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
absolutely
You
is.
can do all of that, and you know what I'm saying? You
Absolutely.
ain't got to spend top dollar to have
Yeah.
a, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
good presentation for the
Exactly.
When we were in high school, I don't know how old are y'all? I'm 30. I'm 21.
Get your buffet.
kids. That's
But when I was
25.
in high school, we used to go to like the department stores, like Macy's and
Macy's was high end for
Yeah.
my family.
we-
Shit.
It still is.
Well, I was in Atlanta and we had this thing called Dillard's. I don't know if anybody
Yeah.
know what Dillard's. Okay, so we
Yeah.
went to Dillard's. I only went to my junior prom. I got my BCBG from Dillard.
Yeah.
I got some BCBG shoes.
Yeah,
We were
yeah,
good.
yeah.
So I don't know if that's like going crazy. but
I think this generation of kid is enamored with it's social media. It's
Yeah.
because when you talk about your son actually for a pair of Miri jeans, he may be asking you that truly because that's what he wants. That's what he wants, but the understanding of what a Miri jeans cost
exactly.
and what it means
Yeah.
to your lifestyle has to make sense. We don't live in a space.
Brendan,
And
if
if you
you're
see the
watching, you're
same-
delusional.
And if you seen the same pair of jeans that weren't Amiri, would you want them?
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, when we was kids, we had Jabot jeans.
I love
them.
Jabot
Oh, them
jeans
fire.
weren't cheap.
I was about to say,
When we
I
were
know,
kids,
yeah.
they weren't like everybody got a pair of straps.
And they ain't cheap
no,
now either,
they
by the
wasn't.
way.
They
I
coming
just
back.
looked
They
them
coming back. So, but I get it, not as much as a Miri for
Yeah,
sure.
facts, yeah.
As far as the cost ratio goes.
But I feel like
What
back
you saying?
then, Amiri and Jabot, I feel like it's like the same thing. You
No.
think? No,
No.
The dollar went a lot
The
further
dollar
when we
is
were younger,
different
though.
now.
No, that's what I'm
but
saying.
Compared to
no, but
like
I'm
Amiri-
saying even comparing the inflation
Okay.
from the time.
You
no.
still don't.
I wouldn't know.
No.
I wouldn't buy it.
Amiri
Is that
is
Mac Jean True Religion?
no purple label
jean.
jeans.
Okay, purple, yeah.
No, it's still not
No?
congruent. No.
Our show was on Unique Chicago. It's like a club. They have a
Yeah,
boutique.
yeah.
And it was like full Amiri outfit, like I forgot what the shirt was, but it was like $1,000.
Yeah.
We up until 7. I was like, oh,
But yeah,
y'all niggas got money.
But like if you think about $1,000 10 years ago,
That was a lot
Oh,
of money.
what?
but you know what I'm saying? Like
Right now,
a
that
pair of
shit
Jabot
like
jeans. If
$100.
me and Wallace had $1,000, we could go get a lot of Jabot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Facts.
15 years ago, 20 years ago,
10 pairs of
we
them.
could still go get a lot of strap jeans.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
crazy.
For real.
And
So that's why I
I
said.
never had a pair of Jabot jeans.
Well, I only had one. And I don't even think that was real. You know what I'm saying?
Where you get it from? The swap?
Come on now.
Hey, swap people, bring
But
them back.
but even when you think about the option, like we could go to Beverly Mall and get a pair of fake Air Force Ones, clear
Facts.
Air
Ooh,
Force
y'all remember
Ones.
if they used to fog up?
Yeah, fog up.
Disgusting. That
Yo,
makes
real
me
talk.
so angry. I
It was
hate
lit.
those.
What was her name in the gold?
I
The
never
Chinese
had a
lady.
pair. I
I
wanted
forgot
one.
I can't
her
think of her
name,
name,
but
but-
everybody was
Wait,
going
y'all
to
was
it.
wearing that at Nurse
That's crazy.
You think that
we
wasn't?
was.
I
That's
wasn't, but you know what
Hey,
I'm saying?
turnabout motherfuckers used to be fresh as hell.
I hate
Stop
y'all.
playing. We was definitely
I
in the
hated
pot.
those
I
shoes.
wasn't wearing the clear joints.
I had a few clear joints.
I wanted a
He
pair.
did.
With his fake Jabot.
With the fake Jabot. We had to stunt. We had to do what we had to do. For real, for real.
Those was some
Brendan, you
crazy
gonna get some
fads.
Fashion Nova, baby. They
Definitely.
gotta buy one, get
Ain't nothing
one
wrong with
50.
it.
No, because
But
they have
that's
really good
the
jeans.
That's the congruency
Yeah.
to Jabot. Fashion over today,
Yeah,
I think.
You're
from
crazy,
based on what I'm saying.
Amiri. Please.
Now we're talking about a kind of a different conversation in parenting, where a man and a woman being in a relationship, but they break up and they are no longer together. How difficult, and all of you guys can speak to this maybe, because we all have kids. How difficult is it for a man to lead while being separated? And then from a man's perspective, how difficult is it for you to accept the fact that we've broken up and the leading might be different? I might have to lead differently because you're no longer my girlfriend. I don't know whoever wants to go first.
Manolo.
We'll
That's
let
crazy.
Manolo go first.
But no, I ain't tripping. But how difficult is it? That's what you said?
How different is it? Is it different? Is it the same?
Nah,
how do you do
It's
it?
different. It's real different because you ain't around. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you, if the kid lived with the mom, you know what I'm saying, and you was with the mom and y'all was living together and that was her shit, and then y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all broke up and now you gone getting your own shit. So it's just different because you ain't there every day, man. It's hard to lead. You know what I'm saying? The kid, if you're not there 24/7.
absence.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard, it's different, it's tough, it's difficult, especially if you're a guy who want to be there. You know what I'm saying? But
Should the woman
if
allow
you're
you
cool-
just back in the house as a
No, it depends
Wait.
on the dynamic. It depends on what happened. You know what I'm saying? If
No, I'm
y'all-
just saying, forget all of that. Like,
But you can't.
No, I'm only asking that because based on the question that's the question. Should the woman just allow you to continue to lead that way while not being in a relationship, like being a father? That's what I'm asking. That's the question.
She should technically,
Right.
but you know what I'm saying? You got to throw in circumstances too. Because a lot of people be cool when they in a relationship, but then the breakup might be bad as shit.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? You never really know. So in a perfect world, yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you want me to be technical, yeah, she should allow him, but you never know what happened.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? She might not want him around the kid for a minute. You know? So, or he might not even want to be around the kid for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's just it's
Don't
too
get-
many
don't do
different
it. Don't
it's
do
too
it
many
over here.
different like, you know what I'm saying,
doing
things you can throw in that type of situation.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? But
Got you.
yeah.
Okay. Tish, I want you to come in there. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. Go ahead.
Tish, in my experience.
Yeah.
Well, let me shout some people. I hold that because people be looking at me crazy. Hollywood up. Kasha Presley's in the building. Shout out to
Hey,
Kasha. She's in the
Kasha.
building.
Hey, girl.
We got Bino Savage in the building. Said he never had a pair of clear Force Ones.
Thank you, Bino.
I had some, goddammit. Felicia McKissick, what's good? Guadalupe, what's good? Ralph Loader, what's up? Zanara Johnson. Latika Mason says you can go right to the Chinese lady Jackie. That was her name, Jackie. With 50 and get a fresh pair of
They
ones.
finna do a
Facts.
Rico on Jackie.
Shout out to Jackie. She ain't got it no more. She sold it.
Like Jackie.
Remember
Okay.
Shout out to my boy Chris in the building. Chavo, Bronson. Shauna Marie is in the building and in the chat. Wajina Briscoe is watching. Shout out to Wajina Briscoe. That's my auntie. Terrell Jones, what's up? Anna Boyd, what's good? Hold on, I'm messing up my chat here. Something went wrong. Hold on. There we go. She says, hey, y'all. Swole Tate says, all Gale. You already know all Gale Block 3. You know how we come
What
in,
is that?
man.
The Clear Air Force One gang?
She got the jokes today.
You shouldn't have never told her.
We
you
got
wore
the
those.
jokes today.
Oh, I can't wait for Father's Day.
You should
Just
have never
go
told her
ahead.
you wore those shoes.
I was finna say something. I was about to say something. I ain't gonna say it
Okay,
on live.
please don't.
Yeah, I was
All
that
right,
close.
I'm done, guys.
Yeah, go ahead. Throwing zingers.
I agree with everything you said. I feel like in a perfect world, the man should still be able to come in and lead. I encourage that. Like, I don't ever want to step and be like, I'm the mom and dad. Like, I got to do this. Be a dad. I feel like I give room for my kid's dad to be a dad. So, like, I want us to be on the same level. If our kid messing up, I want to be able to be like, hey,
Yeah.
I got this going on over here, their own punishment. And I expect that to be the same energy when they
Yeah,
come to
you
your
gotta
house.
follow through. You like, you
Yeah.
gotta have my back. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
that's
saying?
facts.
Right.
And that I'm at a point, especially with my son, because he's a preteen. So like now, me and his dad are at the point where we're like, what's going on with him? Like we both communicate. Like I had just had to tell him like Alex had detention. He like, don't worry about it. And like I'm like, thank God. Like
You grew to that point. It's always been
yeah,
like
we grew to that point. Like we grew. I had my son at 20, so we grew up together.
that. Damn.
Immature.
I just
I was saying something. Stop playing with me. Yeah, I grew up with my son, so I was still like a kid, basically having a kid, and so was his dad. Like we ain't never did this before, so we both grew as parents, and we're in a really good space now, to where it's like we can have conversation and we can both be on the same page and discipline our son. Like if anything in my son acting up at home, I'm calling your dad. And when it's time to go with your dad, he ain't forgot, or he gonna call him and be like, "What's going on over there?" So I definitely feel like the man should continue to lead, but unfortunately, you have situations where, like you mentioned, people break up and it's bad. Now the nigga don't want to be around, the female don't want to have the nigga around, and it's like that's only hurting the kid.
only hurting the kid for sure.
You need that male reinforcement. Kids don't, unfortunately, as much as we do as mothers, kids don't have the same respect and regard for us like they do men.
Facts.
Like,
Nah, that's a fact.
like it's like I see it with my son and my girls. Like they scared of their dad.
Hell yeah.
And my dad and their uncles. With me,
They don't care.
please.
Yeah.
Fuck on.
I
What's
feel
up, bro?
Take
where you at,
everything.
bro?
I was scared of my mama. I ain't gonna. That's crazy how it is. Like now compared to I guess then, because I was scared of my mama more than I
what?
was scared of my daddy. Like
Yeah.
for real, for real.
Nobody's
scared
scared.
of
My
of
dad was cool. Like I want a whooping from pops because he ain't gonna do me like that.
Right,
you know
right,
what I'm
right.
saying? Like
Yeah.
you finna fuck me up.
Yeah. And I
ain't
won't
want
say
that,
scared
you
as
know what I'm
like terrified.
Like
I was scared
revering
to
them. Yeah.
get in trouble. Like I was scared to disrespect them. Like I
They was
just knew
disciplined.
my
That
place as a
discipline.
child.
They discipline was different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd rather be disciplined by my
Yeah.
dad.
Gotcha.
I think
that's different. That's different for sure.
Yeah.
I think in my experience, mine is like reversed. So, in my experience, I'm trying to focus on not using names and stuff lately. But
It's great. You got in trouble.
Who?
You?
No, I just don't want to get nobody no airtime.
Oh,
But,
okay, excuse me.
In my experience, when my son and when they were younger, when the kids were younger, I was mommy like, don't whoop them, don't punish him, don't yell at him, don't make him feel bad. You know, like I could not stand to see my kids get in trouble, or my son mostly, because my daughter is 3 years after him. And me and my partner at the time, we would have disagreements like, well, you don't want me to discipline him, what you want me to? So now we're at the stage where we at that preteen stage, and we are separated and co-parent very well for the most part. And now I need him more present. And I think that there's a huge disconnect in so many ways, but mainly because, again, also it got to go to, I got to take it to like how we were all brought up too. So he's like, discipline is like, I'm going to yell, I'm going to threaten, and if I have to get physical, I will. But then right after that, we're going to play the game. We're going to get food. But it's crazy because they still respect him more than they were. Like we said, like they're terrified of him. If I say I'm about to call Juan, I don't know who Juan is. If I'm about to,
That's when you know she
Messy, he's
was
messy.
going. Go
You said it. We didn't say it.
Wanda.
My auntie
I'm
Wanda.
gonna call auntie. If I have to call dad or if I'm gonna call grandpa, they'll be shook. But if it's me doing the yell, they want to go back and forth and like.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's definitely tough. But I know Tish told me this offline a couple of weeks ago. She said to try to get to a point where we both like I can bring him in, he can bring me in, and we sit down and they can see us as a strong front. And that's one thing that I'm trying to work on, like moving forward, because I can call him and he gonna pull up. He gonna pull up. He gonna come get him. No problem with that. But I kind of want to. That's something that's been in my head since you said it.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
I did it with my son too, and it definitely helped.
I know you told me that too. Yeah,
definitely.
So that's
I
something
think
I
when
want to try.
kids see like, oh, they ain't messing around.
Yeah.
Like, it's different when you can call the parent and the dad pull up. Like if I call my son dad and he do pull up or he do call him, it's different. But if he see us both together, it's like, all right, look, we ain't playing.
Yeah, we smoke.
And it's just having that reinforcement, like even just like baby steps. But like if your mother tell you this, and if you don't listen, I'm on your ass. Like even just having that reinforcement just makes it the dynamic easier. I feel like so.
I agree.
It is, and they give it that little small window for the mark of the kid, because you know kids think they slick anyway.
Yeah.
So they gonna
And they
try to
manipulative.
manipulate the situation to
Definitely,
their advantage.
for sure.
If I know y'all ain't cool,
There you go.
you know what I'm saying? What
Yes.
I do over here, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do something totally different over
Yeah.
here, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get away with it. And I'm gonna keep
Exactly.
doing
Well,
it.
let me ask you a hypothetical, because our conversations always kind of go back to this like nuclear family thing where mom and dad. Should people just stay together? Like, and I know that's a
No.
difficult conversation, because basically what we're all saying is that our kids operate at a high level when our parents are together. We all kind of just said that, right? Should that be the priority in the relationship of what's happening? Should that be like the thing? Should it be?
I'm gonna be honest. You know I'm gonna be honest.
Or whatever. So go ahead.
I think.
Talk to me like I'm a fifth grader, as they say.
I don't know how to do that. But no, I will say this. In my experience, my separation was due to circumstances outside of, there was no cheating, there was no violence,
said that, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
We broke up because of certain circumstances. So for me, my breakup wasn't tough. It wasn't like, it is what it is. But now so much time have passed and we've done so much other stuff that I don't think it would ever go back to that. So, but if it were up to me, like what I was screaming and yelling before we actually broke up was to change this, because I expected us to be forever. So for me, yeah, I would have
stayed.
I would have stayed 100%. It was just
You didn't leave.
Technically, no.
Okay.
Technically, no.
Okay.
Legally, no.
Okay.
But I think, I mean, we've had that conversation both together. Like, you know, things happen and now we are where we are, but we're okay with that. So now we just have to build a, I guess, a strong
I want to read this
forefront.
comment. I think this is heavy. Swole Tay says, kids get more respect from their community when their parents are together.
That's true.
Wow.
That is why every time my kids,
That's amazing.
it's true. I have seen the difference in when I have meetings at the school when I just come and when dad comes. They talk to me different. They treat me different.
Wow.
They're nicer when dad is there.
It's amazing.
They direct a lot of the conversation to
the
dad.
man.
It's such a level of respect and that's why every time, I don't care if you just went to sleep at 6, get up and meet me at the school at 8.
Yeah.
Because they respect you different and it sucks. It really sucks.
So just stay in the relationship. Go ahead, Tish.
No, that's not what he's. Well, why?
No, I'm serious. No, look, I keep it
I thought you was
1,000.
gonna say something
I
about.
think that got a lot to do with religion.
White people
too.
know.
Go ahead, Wally. Go ahead.
Like, for real, I think that like people respecting you and looking at you different, like when you married, as far as when you just co-parenting or y'all single or whatever. I think that got a lot to do with religion, but a lot of people are Christian.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So that's one of their forefronts, like a strong union, family, wife, husband, and
cheating.
kids. You know what I'm saying? That's what they live by. So, and I ain't gonna say unfortunately, but it just so happens that they're the people, you know what I'm saying, that you see in these businesses, the CEOs, the people at the top. You know what I'm saying? They hold the power, and that's how they move.
And they be married and miserable.
Wow.
I mean, yeah,
And they
but
hate the
they
kids.
still stay together though.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tish, go
I'm
ahead.
not staying. Y'all can see that. I am the
Clearly.
poster.
She is a Libra.
The poster woman.
I will
I
leave
will
you.
get the fuck on.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And I just only feel like that because I would rather see my kids see me healthy mentally like it affects a lot if you stay in a situation
That's tough.
when you're unhappy. It shows. Like if I'm in a bad mood because I'm neurodivergent, I cannot
It's another one
put
of those.
that on the back
Another
burner.
one
She
of those.
taught you the word
No,
already.
listen,
Oh
listen.
my God.
It's
We went
another
through
one of
this.
those things.
We went through this.
Shout out to you. Keep going. Let me stop cutting you off.
Right, this is that. You
No, because I cannot
Right, after the
a
show,
lot of
don't worry,
things
man.
I get overstimulated. So my moods are intensified times 10.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not in a good space with somebody that I'm supposed to be in a relationship with, I literally would shut down. I would never want my kids to see me like that because it's so different. And I don't know how like somebody that's not like a norm, I don't want to say normal, but a person that doesn't have like any type of, their brain works fine, basically.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
I don't know how they would handle that situation, but I feel like they have a better way of hiding it. Me, I'm like we talked about rejection sensitivity. That's like heightened. Everything is heightened for me. So like, if I'm not in a good space with you, it's gonna show. I can't hide it. Like now, it will be times
Slamming
where
cabinets.
Yeah, it'll be times where I will be in the crib and we not talking for days. We live together. We not
Yeah.
even speaking to each other. We not sleeping in the same room. We just miserable. What
That's
is the
cool.
point of this?
That's cool.
No, it's not.
That's cool.
No, it's
shouldn't
not.
be cool.
Why not?
Now, why not make space for somebody else to come? And I'm not even
that
saying you always
selfish?
have to
Is
find.
it selfish?
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
No. It's not selfish like you're a bad person.
I
but
know what you're saying. It's
Yeah.
selfish as a parent because you're
Yes.
taking that away from your child. No.
Definitely. Yes, it is.
No,
No, it is.
no, it's not.
We all up here just proved that that's selfish.
No, don't put me in that.
No. All of us together said that we know our kids operate better with both of their parents. We all just said that, right? If you're thinking about your kids, you would just stay with the man and stay with the woman.
But that's why you can't.
But that's
you can't.
but-
every
but-
you ain't
kid
always
doesn't-
got to think about
yeah.
the kids.
what I'm saying is, it's
Think
cool,
about
right,
if you
cool.
put your kids first your entire life, and this goes
Y'all
back to
do. I mean, we do.
no. Listen, this goes back to the conversation where people say your kids need to come before your partner. No, they do not. I'm not
That's
saying pick.
different.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
No, what you're saying is in the scenario of being in a relationship. You would put your man before your kids in the relationship, but you would put yourself before your
Yes.
man before your kids.
Right. You should always. Your kids do
I
not
don't
come
know
first.
who comes first. I'm just winging it. Like,
No, that's what I'm saying.
Kids don't come first.
That logic is
if
flawed.
you always in your mind think, I'm gonna stay with my kids' other parent just to make them happy.
No. It's not about making them happy.
To
what if you
become a
got?
united
What if
front.
you got more than one baby daddy?
You already didn't blew it. If you got more,
It's over with.
if you got more than one.
That's why I'm the
I don't have no baby daddies.
No, you don't.
Go.
No, but if you think about the logic and what we're saying, again, we all know the reality, and that's what you're saying.
Right,
But what I'm talking about to the kids, people that maybe don't have kids, is
Don't
white
have 'em.
people. A lot of white people who have money don't do this. They stay in the same house
Yep.
and they
But
just
think
function.
about how they lash out because they see their parents fighting.
No.
Yeah.
They don't see their kids fighting. That's what I'm saying. What I'm trying to explain to you is that in these scenarios that I'm bringing up, of course, some of the stuff spills out, yes. But most of it doesn't because it's
structured.
It's
It's a
in
business.
a house. It's a
a
house.
business.
It's a routine of things that happen.
yeah.
It may be an argument, maybe a fight, but it's not. Bitch, I'm about to kill you. It's not that. It's disagreements, of course. But in the household, the utilities are there. The dad takes him to school. Mom picks him up.
They in
It's a
all type of
routine
after-school program. They don't even see the kids.
Right. So
Or each other.
That's the structure that I'm talking
That's
about.
a dangerous line to walk because.
But you can still
Are
live
you
you.
always putting up a united front that you're happy in front of your kids?
No. That's what I'm saying. You're the consistent of being happy is overrated.
But no, what I'm telling you is you are molding how your children are gonna expect to see a relationship. If we in a house, we got
Together.
kids together.
Together.
No, listen. If we got kids together and we live together, we are unhappy. I hate you. You hate me.
No. They're not seeing that though. You just saying that. That's what I'm saying.
No.
You can mold
No.
it that way. Yes, I'm with you. You can mold
So
it.
we're
Like
gonna pretend that we're happy in front of
we
the kids.
have to.
Yeah,
No, I'm not doing that.
I'm saying you just said you ain't gonna do that.
Right. That's unrealistic to get in front of you. Wake up every day. Mentally, you hate this person. You want to leave.
It's not about
it's
it's not about
unrealistic.
hating. But go ahead, Bob.
I don't think it's unrealistic.
It's hard
'cause
to keep
people
that up
do
for
it.
18 years.
But people do it longer than that.
I'm be cheating.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because they just believe
kids
in
gonna
this.
know.
They believe they got so much belief in what they, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, church going folks will stay together. Some will get, but I think a big portion of them stay together.
It
and
don't
put
even
up
be
that
church,
front.
though.
You know,
Sometimes it be the money.
I mean, yeah, that too.
Now
You
that
know
is a
what I'm saying?
different topic, right? When we're talking,
That's a whole different thing, though. You know what I'm saying? But now you just
But I
y'all
think-
ain't believing in something. You just manipulating him too. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? So-
The issue that I
No,
do
I'm talking about men. Men with money are not divorcing their wife if they don't have a prenup.
either way, the woman ain't leaving either.
Yeah. I don't
So the
think
principle,
woman
think
gonna
about the
leave at
principle
all.
that we talk about a lot. Think about the things that we just say out of our mouth just because we know it's to be true. A woman will stay with a man for his money, but won't stay for your kids. Think about what we say. We can say things that make sense, and then we have to think
I
about
ain't
what we're
staying for
saying.
either,
Like it's a girl in the hood who get cheated on all the time because her nigga got money. She stay.
Facts.
But you can't say that.
Facts.
What Precious Mama say? Use the dumb.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but that principle doesn't have the same weight when we're talking about the growth of your children.
you did that. That was, remember what you just said? Them girls
I don't.
did?
That's what that is.
Fuck that.
So,
You're like,
so don't tell me you can't be unhappy for your kids, but you can be unhappy for some money.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Neither are applicable.
That just don't
So,
sound right.
I'm just saying that's the world we live in today.
I get that,
World we
but-
live in today is that we'll sacrifice for our individual happiness, but baby girl, you ain't gonna be happy with the next nigga. That's the only thing I don't get. Yeah. Your happiness isn't just based on the man you're with. Mm-hmm. The happiness is based on you being with that man. Because if you could tell me you could be equally unhappy with the next nigga who's not the baby father of your baby, you stupid. You should have just been that same version of unhappy with your kid's father.
What if they're a terrible parent?
I think that's growth. I think any parent that wants to be a parent has to grow to be a good parent. That's different. That's different. To me, that's different.
It's too many different circumstances.
But I'm saying if a man is with you and you're a good and you want to be a good parent, right? And y'all in the same house, right? Of course you can have the aberration that the guy is like a horrible guy. We're not talking about that. And that's where your point lies. We're talking about the man who don't know how to be a parent. And is in a house with a woman who wants to teach him how to be a better parent. Are you willing to sacrifice the fact that he doesn't know how to be a parent and you could be a teacher to him and you could lead? And we talked about
You can lead a horse to water, can't make a drink.
No. You talked about this. You brought this to my attention.
Yeah.
That something happens to you as a parent, as a woman, because the
can't
baby's
teach that.
inside. You can.
No, you can't.
I guarantee you that a man will listen to you on how to nurture a baby, just like you have to listen to him on how to provide for the house.
From experience.
Well, you
And
might-
not just my personal
Go ahead,
experience.
preach.
Watching. I've watched men be in the household and literally not do anything. You have
Do
women
what?
that are...
Like, what do you mean? Like, not
like-
anything?
You know how women, we're nurturers. We can cook, hold the baby, clean, hold the baby, anything. If a man gets the baby and wants to go like, oh, I gotta go turn the stove on real quick, take the baby. I just had the baby for 10 hours. It'd be stuff like that when it's like, bro, I cannot teach this to you.
But again,
No,
that's not
because
teaching. That's not teaching. That's not, I don't think that's teaching.
it's in us. Stuff that's in you,
Yes.
you cannot be taught. That's what I'm saying. Like, how am I supposed to be right mentally with a child and also teach you and teach this baby and raise it? No.
You move.
That's putting too much pressure on me. Why I gotta do everything?
I gotta pay the bills. What my damn horns
Oh
at?
my God.
I gotta pay the
It's
bills.
20th,
I gotta
21st
provide.
century. Women
I gotta
are
do all
working
this
just
shit.
like men are working. I don't want to hear none of that.
So just a quick stat, just so we know. In America, for the first time since 1992, the marital rate is 70% in America. So families are staying together at 70%.
I've seen that.
And which is a good thing in America, right? Clap it up for that,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, that's what's up.
And
They
it's
cheating.
they probably cheating, but it's okay. But even in the cheating, the stats say that we're staying together. Infidelity exists, but the stats show stay together.
so
But it
keep
doesn't
them.
even say the birth parents. It says two-parent household.
well,
So that
two-parent
could be a
household.
step-parent.
That's cool too, and that's better for what we're talking about. But the point is that, we see a trend up in that, which is good. You know what I'm saying? But I did want to ask Manal a question about his music. When you creating this music, are you putting some of your life experience in it? And how are you doing that when you rapping and you singing on these records? How are you putting your life into your music? Similar to situations that we're talking about now, a lot of people put their personal life into it.
I think I put too much of my personal life in my music. Like if you somebody close to me and you know everything that I went through, you'll listen to it and be like, Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But
Tell us a little bit of story. What you went through a little bit. We want to, if you feel comfortable with telling us a little
you
bit.
don't have
I
a
am,
choice.
but not really.
Not all of it. It's a little bit. You know what I mean? What?
gotta
We
check 'em
talking.
out.
That's
Put
what
the
we
pressure
do.
on them. Make them
No,
talk.
because people want to listen. They want to tell the story. You know what I mean?
I mean,
You ain't got to tell us the deep stuff.
Nah, it's, but I don't think it's difficult for me because music for me is just your truth. You know what I'm saying? For me, like I kind of it's hard for me to make music that I don't relate to or I ain't going through. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody close to me ain't going through it if I ain't seen it. Like, so it's hard for me to make up stories that I ain't never been around. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of my personal life, like, it was just easy for me to talk about it in my music. It ain't easy for me to talk about it to people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's just an outlet for me, for real.
That's dope.
So it wasn't really hard to do because I was by myself when I did it. You know what I'm saying? So.
Clap it up for that, man. That was dope. That was dope.
Wait,
That's
I
good.
have a
That's
question.
good.
Who
That's
is
good.
Baby Psy? Or is it CY? Swole Tate keeps saying that, and now I'm like, who's
That's the name of his brother.
Oh, your brother did
Training
music
company
too?
is
I'm so confused.
He said, what?
CY Raw.
Yeah.
Oh,
Athletics.
he's calling you your brother's. Okay.
Yeah, you put it
I
together.
thought it meant
Oh,
something.
that's
See? She
2
delayed
and
like
2
me.
Just equal 4.
Are you crazy?
I don't even like.
I never knew they were brothers.
Right.
We just said that.
Yeah,
But now I know why CJ's business is the your older brother.
yeah. his name
Right.
is CY.
Thank you. I'm saying that
Oh,
just
it
clicked.
is on
Yes,
TikTok. It's
CY
Psy.
Raw.
It's actually both of my brothers' names.
Put the
See, never
put the
knew that.
camera on me, please.
No, don't.
Hey, I didn't know they was brothers.
It's okay.
We're here.
We're here.
Thank you.
I thought they was homies, like no gorillas.
But I
whatever.
thought we already
Keep
said
the
that
camera
CJ
on
was
me,
my
Zach.
brother.
Not really. Well, earlier.
I
But now
did.
it's
I
we're
did.
delayed. It's
Don't
just
make me
clicking
turn
now.
red on this stage.
Why am
Okay,
I
I'm already
doing this?
light.
Okay, Zach, we can keep it
Because
going.
how I'm reading his comment right now is it's confusing for me because I don't know if he know my brother's ciphers.
Yes.
He has to because there's an angel there, right? Is that
That's
an angel?
Baby Psy right
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of confusing for me. I don't know.
Sorry.
Because
Yeah,
I don't.
man.
Like, I think I got like I ain't gonna lie. I be forgetting people a lot. So like when they be knowing me through my brothers or know my brothers or something like that, like I've been in North Chicago my whole life, so I
Facts.
know a lot of people.
And a lot of people know
and
you
a lot of
that you
people
don't
me
know.
that-
Yeah,
so it'd be
yeah.
kind of weird for me. I'd be like,
yeah.
but I think I know him.
Yeah, that's my boy Swole Tate. That's my boy. This is Jerry Tate. I don't know if you know Jerry Tate. Celeste says, ain't no way I'm staying in an unhealthy relationship. Swole.
I don't think nobody.
Why you got your deck like that?
Oh,
was
yeah,
itching.
yeah, for sure.
I was
for sure.
itching a little bit. Swole Tate, some situations can be healthy or it can be chaos. If it's not a team effort, the goal for the relationship has to be bigger than one's individual goal. What you
Nobody
guys
bigger than
want?
the program. He's saying
What
nobody
you
bigger
guys
than
want the vision
You are
for
not the
each
program.
other has to be bigger than your own. If you are truly a team, then you should be good. He also says the hard truth on what y'all saying now is that women typically will leave the relationship for her own needs or what have you. When the man usually wouldn't do that, really can't see him
they'll
doing
cheat.
that.
I'm so tired of that status.
Celeste says exactly. Beto says I need 2 sweaters. Appreciate you, my boy. Swote says Baby Psy right there.
So yeah, he do know my older brother.
Yeah,
that
Psy,
passed
one
away.
of our risen stars, says. Swote, he was a
said
baby.
size CY.
CY,
I
I'm
ain't
sorry,
gonna keep
CY.
letting you do that.
One of our, I keep
I'm
messing
sorry.
up.
I definitely-
CY, one of our risen stars, he said he was a baby, he don't remember me.
Yes.
He said he would have to take Rodney.
Talk. You have to talk to Rodney. We family out. Our family stayed together in the city coming up.
Praise
Well,
God.
hello, family.
Shout out to God.
What's up?
But we live in the building again. Share the video. We in a building. Crazy Talk Podcast. I don't know what it is. We in a building. We have last topic I wanted to talk about was we talked about the disconnect between raising and leading and all that good stuff. But I did want to close it with more of a controversial topic about relationship.
You messy. You messy. Man.
You know I'm a messy guy here. You know it's time. It's sometimes we got to be messy in this thing. When
Liquor next time.
Yo, hey.
we try to do it, don't drink no liquor.
Shout out to
because
Chris
you might
Calhoun.
say something you don't want to say.
Oh no, baby, I'm a controlled alcoholic.
Oh,
not.
nice.
I'm not.
I'll be on here like, first off, fuck. No, I'm just kidding.
No, you ain't.
I'll be up here trying to freestyle.
Right.
Dead serious.
Put on the beat. Sound like Freeway. Put on the beat. Y'all stupid. we live in Lake County, right? When, I guess the question I have for you is maybe, I guess it's for everybody. How many times can a person you want to deal with now, and you know that they dealt with other people in the past that you know, when do you cut the line off by saying, no, I can't do it. I know you had sex with my homeboy or my cousin or my sister, because everybody didn't dealt with everybody at some point.
Yeah.
And some line. How does it go in Lake County? For y'all, keep it in 100. Keep it in 1,000.
I'm gonna keep it all the way
Please
1,000.
keep it 1,000.
Okay.
Please.
It's certain people I'm not
Going behind.
entertaining after that you done slept with a certain person, because the streets be talking and the streets ain't always 100%, but the streets ain't gonna keep saying the same thing if it ain't some truth to it. There are certain people in Lake County, if I know that you mess with them, no, you're dead.
You smoke.
Never. Nope, can't do it.
That's fair.
I'm not gonna lie to you. So some people just have a long list, and there's nothing wrong with you doing your spare time, baby. That's all your business. But some people just be a little too friendly for me. That be too friendly with another person that be too friendly. And now you done accumulated between the three of y'all 500 bodies, and I ain't trying to come be added to that list.
But I think that's the part that sucks, because you don't really know until you're like actually dating a person. Like, I may know your outside relationship, but once I really start talking to you and getting to know you, and now I know that you done been with her,
That's a turn off.
her. Yeah, it's kind of. But I think my no goes for sure. Obviously, if I hear something that just creeps me out, like on a health wise, then it's a no for me, unless I see on my chart. But moving forward,
Keep that updated.
You know what I
please.
mean? Like yesterday, last week, like
my God, I can't stress
like
that
go
enough.
today and show me tomorrow. But my sisters are definitely.
You guys
no.
have done that?
What?
Have you consistently done that in your sexual?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Every time and I don't change partners a lot. Let me just say that.
Going up
I swear to God.
Colin Kaepernick up
I'll
here.
pull it up right now. I swear.
No. I'm saying y'all check the dudes.
Oh, you talking about?
Checking the dudes, no.
That's what
I
I'm
will
saying.
say this.
No.
I've been very verbal about it, and the first thing
I was about to say, okay.
the first thing
Good,
that you
good,
said,
good.
I go.
No,
yes.
not you. It don't matter if you go. If he don't, shit.
I go every time something seems wrong.
Okay.
I don't care if it may. I'm going. I go to urgent care, emergency room. You know, all I gotta do is. Never mind. I ain't gonna tell you all that. I tell you. I'm gonna tell you what you need to do if you need to know. Anyway.
You got a finesse on the.
You
don't
gotta
wanna
just,
have
you know,
clinic.
and then they're gonna be like, sure, I'll give you all those tests. Great.
Okay.
Do it. That's
Okay.
if you don't have the time to make a doctor's appointment.
Okay.
And you don't want to like
See, I
find
make
out
sure
you're dying.
I can't
Your
come to
vagina's
work.
dying.
You gotta make sure I'm
Dying,
good.
dying.
It's not funny. It's not funny. Okay, keep
But yes,
going.
okay, so no goes for me are for sure. My sisters, definite no. Even if you've like
Never have.
No, you keep asking me that like it's normal.
I just
It's
don't
not
believe you.
normal. Why
I'm
would
just
you
playing.
not?
I'm
Oh
just
no,
playing. I'm just playing.
You're
there's people that
terrifying.
don't care.
I've never. I
No,
would,
most people don't give a fuck. You're just different.
you would literally sleep. Not
No,
you
I'm
just
saying,
like,
I'm saying that most people don't care.
no,
Real
I can't do
sisters.
that. That's really disgusting to me. There's nothing I can do.
I don't
want
want
to
to have
dealt
no
with
nigga
my
in common
sister.
with my friends.
Yeah.
They got my sister. Is not
So
you know my
friends,
sister.
right? Like close friends, my sisters, family members, and stuff. No, because like that's just like that's weird.
Okay.
And I really do think of myself as like I'm her. So like you ain't no way you finna be sitting with me somewhere and I'm knowing that you done. No, ew, no.
Gotcha.
Now I will say
I'm irritated just thinking about it. Wait, what you
there
about to
have
say?
been
Tish, please.
no, not my close friends. Well,
Yeah,
there
tell the
have
truth,
been
Tish.
no girls that I've like associates with. Like we
Yeah.
cool on Facebook.
Yeah.
Like
You the crack
we may
they
talk
nigga.
in person.
No, they be
Not they
cracking.
while they was
That
they
nigga got
niggas.
cracked
No. First
after
of
it
all,
was broken up.
yeah, like
Okay.
I mean, I don't care. Ain't no beef. It's like we in
They're
Lake
not your
County.
friends.
Yeah, you're not like my A1 day one. We don't. We cool.
Yeah.
And I'ma still speak to you after that because it's no pressure behind anything. Any nigga I come with, I'm not worried about none of that shit. Like that's
You
different.
talking your shit right now.
I'm not worried about
You
shit.
know what? In my
We gotta get one. We gotta
experience.
get one.
Oh, sorry.
I don't
Sorry,
forgot the
sorry.
question.
What's your boundaries when it comes to messing with people in Lake County and who they've dealt with?
In his past, because obviously he's.
Yeah, I was about to say, but no.
I was about to say I'm not dealing with anyone. I'm not
right,
gotta be involved.
No,
I love my girlfriend, love my kid.
I give y'all my thoughts. Because, I give y'all my thoughts on that whole little thing. I think you should, like, if you find out something, I think that should be your cutoff. Like, if you find out something you don't agree with, you know what I'm saying, then cut it off if you found out they
No, I
want to
know from a men's perspective.
Like, what you mean?
Like,
What are
we know
y'all
that we all know
cutoffs?
that men say baby mamas are off limits and main girlfriends are off limits. Do y'all feel? Well, do you?
If you my
because
mans,
your
yeah, you my
homies
mans.
share
Well,
everybody else.
For me personally, like if you my homie and we got that type of relationship, I'm not even looking at your.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know her name.
Yeah, like even when y'all done, you know what I'm saying? I just said something about this the other day. I'm like, shit, I'm not trying to, I would never, you know what I'm saying, if I was in that space, I would never look at one of my homies' girls, his baby mama, you know what I'm saying, whoever you done dealt with. If y'all was in a serious relationship, y'all got kids together, I ain't really, you know what I'm saying, I don't think that's cool. So.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's, but you got some people who don't, you know what I'm saying?
They
They don't got
don't care.
no morals. They don't got no morals.
I love
I will
a nigga
drop
with
a list right
standards
now.
and morals.
I-
Oh my God.
I'll tell you a story. Would not have. No,
go ahead. Yes, you will.
No, I won't.
No, go ahead.
I won't tell that story. But the type of guy I wish other men treated me like how I treat other people's situations sometimes.
Right. Okay.
And of course, I'm not perfect in it. I've not always done the perfect thing in dealing with women. But if you my mans, like you my mans over there, we ain't doing that. If I got to think about it, then I'm cool. If it comes up like, damn, I'm cool. But if I ain't thought about it and it don't pop in my head and I find out later, I'm like, bro, I ain't know, bro. Because that's happened to me before. Like, bro, that's mom. Like, damn, boy, I ain't know, cuz. But if I thought about it, if I got to think about it, then I ain't doing it.
So what about your homie? That's your homie. That's your man's. He ain't fuck with Shorty in like 15 years.
He got to tell me it's cool.
Okay.
He would have to be like, yo.
What if he tell you and it's still not cool?
I probably still wouldn't do it.
I feel like it's certain females that niggas be like, nah, she do really fuck with Shorty.
Yeah.
But there's some females, y'all know.
But this is my mans, I know already.
But wait, as a woman,
Everybody ain't the same. All these niggas ain't, you know what I'm saying? You got some real weird people out here, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people
That's a
who
fact.
claim they one thing and do a totally different thing.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So
Facts. Act like they don't get no fuck either.
Yeah.
Tell you don't get no fuck.
Because I know a nigga who's sliding on everybody, bitch. I'm like,
Yeah.
slide.
Slide.
I'm like,
and your son
Jesus.
voice. Yeah,
I'm like, oh, you know my nigga cheating, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
And
this
you know
man-
what? That scares me too, right? Because when your close homies, I'm talking about your close homies, like met them before I met you. They the reason I met you. Start getting weird and saying little stuff. Now I'm really always thinking, what are you telling them that
Why
makes
do you-
them think
and
it's
what is he
okay?
seeing?
Why do you think men do that? Tell
I
me
know
why.
they do. Wait,
Why?
do what?
Why?
Wait, do
Why
what?
would a man do that? Hook you up with a nigga and then y'all break up and he try to shoot a shot?
No, it was during.
Damn.
It was
Why
during.
do you think a guy would do that?
In my opinion, it's either I'm coming off a certain way because I'm gonna be accountable. That I've been told that I'm very friendly, almost to the point where people think that I'm an easy lick.
Yeah.
It's either I'm. That's not funny. I'm working on that.
that's funny.
I'm not an easy lick, y'all. I swear to God, I'm not. I swear to God. But it's either something that I'm doing that's portraying that maybe, or I honestly feel like the bros, they got the group chats, they had these conversations. It's like, oh, that's just Shorty. I'm just doing this or whatever like that. And so it's kind of fair game. And I don't think a man would ever say, yeah, she fair game. That's me. Maybe I'm delusional. But I think there's an idea of like baby mamas, main girlfriends off limits. But if you happen to get Shorty, then even if I'm a little tender about it, I ain't gonna show you. I'm gonna be all that's what's up, but that's my idea.
Yeah.
Wait.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
When I hear stories like that, because people always say, Carlos, you a hoe, you used to be a hoe. I'm like, I know
definitely
some
heard
niggas that be creasing shit like her.
Are you addressing these allegations?
No. I'm saying I'm not that. Like
that's what I was
when
asking.
well, yes. When niggas Carlos, you be fucking, I be like, no, I don't. My man just creased 10 bitches. Like, I ain't never did that before. And I always tell people, when they say, Carlos, you heard, you like, name 6 bitches you know I cracked that wasn't my girlfriend. And it can never be proven. Nobody could ever do it. That was my girl.
I
That's
mean,
my
you
girl.
sneaky.
No, I'm not.
I'm just kidding. Sorry.
I don't be doing it, but it's just like you said, the reputation is
Yeah.
the reputation. But
Yeah.
sometimes you just can't beat that shit. It's just what it is. But we live in the building. It's out the Closet Space, the #1 place to get some clothes from, man. 2700 Sheridan Road in Zion, Illinois. Make sure y'all get into a Closet Space. That's my sponsor. They've been showing love for a long time. First company to really take a chance on me. So shout out to Closet Space. They came through, and they always going to be coming through, showing some love. So shout out to the Closet Space, #1 place to get some clothes. 2700 Sheridan Road in Zion, Illinois. Shout out to them. They doing their thing. Y'all got to go in there. Y'all ain't even. Bree, you been there too.
Yeah.
You said I can't use your credit. I'm broke.
No, you can go in there.
Help me.
No, you can go in there. You can go in there and get something.
Oh, don't worry about it because I will.
No, just you got to pay for it. But
that's crazy. This is crazy.
Oh wait, but are we closing it out?
we about to.
Okay, really quick. I just want to say this. My mom and her colleagues are doing an event May 10th. I am doing it. May 10th. Let me hurry and do it fast. May 10th. Where are we at? We're over here. May 10th. At Soiree Event Space. It's called the Creative Sisterhood. It's going to be vendors, food vendors, shopping. It's for Mother's Day. And apparently, Mom, you owe Carlos some money for
Facts
this.
only, Mom.
It's from 11 a.m. to 3, Soiree Event Space. May 10th, Mother's Day pop-up. Come through. And I will give Carlos a free keychain.
Manolo, what you got coming up, man? I know you got some shows and songs. Let us know what you got coming up.
I got my EP finna drop, man. It's called Floating Through Life. I got a bunch of other videos that I'm finna drop with my boy Zach over there.
So my boy
you know
Get Fly. He lit.
And other than that, man.
Who plugged you with Get Fly? Was that me? Or was it somebody else?
I don't know.
I thought it was me, man. I'm trying to give myself some credit.
Shout out to
Niggas
Los,
always
man.
want to take credit.
No free promo.
I got my hands in there. Put my hands in there.
He told me about him, but I had, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah, but no. Shout out to Los, man. Shout
I'm
out
always
to
trying
Los.
to do something.
You
Just what
did.
you got an event coming up?
Right.
You
Come on,
done?
Actually,
Hold on, let me make sure you're done. You done, promo?
Nah, yeah, it's just that, man. I got a bunch of videos that I'm dropping. Just stay tuned, man. Follow me, you know what I'm saying? Just keep the eyes on me,
Support.
man.
He got kids.
Absolutely.
I mean, yeah, they will take care of, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He said the rap ain't paying for that. I got some other shit going on.
It could.
Yeah,
I'm married.
we
You want the
will.
baby
Okay,
in
we
the
gonna
married.
manifest that, period.
Nah,
Okay?
yeah, for sure. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just stay tuned, man. I got a bunch of shit that I'm finna do, but the next thing is really my EP that's finna drop. It's called Floating Through Life.
Nice. It's dope. Tish, I know you got an event coming up. What you got?
I don't have an event.
Say
but
May 10th. May 10th.
May 10th. Shout out to
Kasha said,
Bree
shout out to my
Mom.
baby.
Yeah. But y'all can follow my content page. I do a lot of cute stuff. It's date night
What is
centered.
this?
Like me and my boo, we be doing little cute.
You and your who?
Yes.
Did you post him yet?
We don't even know this
He in the
nigga.
Bro.
He put his face in the
He in
video?
there cooking. No, we not doing that.
Girl,
cooking.
do he got any distinctive tattoos?
No.
Then we ain't watching it till we know who it is.
I mean, y'all can get some cute ideas. We be cooking together. We got some cooking
You did,
videos.
what you just made?
I'm
Red beans and
saying,
rice, right?
Yes, he
I
made
saw
red
that.
beans
Y'all
and
better
rice.
not break
He
up.
did that.
He did
Y'all better not
that.
break up your ass gonna be there cooking by yourself.
Cooking with Leah.
And then I did brunch the next day. You know what I mean?
I still gotta do the video no matter what. These bitch ass niggas ain't shit. I'm gonna
love
make
that.
this chicken.
Hater.
He's
but
cool with doing
No,
your
shout out to
content.
bro. Oh, no,
Yeah.
shout out to bro.
I
Yes,
love
yes,
that.
yes,
I
yes.
want that. If you want to do, never mind. Let me be careful
I'm
the way
That's
I say
another
that.
topic.
It's
I'm
called
about
Life
to-
with Leah. Follow me on Facebook.
Life with Leah. It's on
Leah.
Facebook?
Yeah.
Do it on TikTok.
She does.
I do it on TikTok, but my
Let me see.
I have,
Let me see the shit. Let me
Don't be
see.
a hater.
I love you.
I
You
want to
better
be a
get it.
content boyfriend.
You be making a lot of content, too.
I do.
You do.
look.
And everybody be so mad at me, like, "Oh my God, you want to do
I
content
would've
today?"
said, baby, you need a real boy.
Oh,
what?
shots fired. Y'all
baby,
funny today.
Baby, you need a real boyfriend.
Yeah.
Y'all
Right.
funny today.
You're right. Forget the
Are you gonna
content.
talk about
I'm not
our
a man at all.
crazy confessions?
Crazy Confessions, y'all, is coming up, y'all, real soon. Tish can't cook, y'all. What
I
the hell?
can't. That's first of all. Yes,
They
I
be
can.
trying to do gourmet. She get you this rice
It's
and
always
beans.
a
She got
hater
rice and beans.
somewhere.
It's really
She got
good.
this shit all
Look,
plated.
look,
Get the rice and
look.
beans
You
on the
put it in a
goddamn
bowl
plate.
first and then put it in the
Yeah,
middle. Right?
look,
That's
look,
good.
I did.
As you should.
It's
Motherfucker,
that
man.
Asian sauce.
Yeah.
It was fine
She
too.
all in the pot like she know what she doing. This shit is hood.
Exactly. It's
Look, she just sprayed the garnish. She just sprayed the garnish. She got a garnish on catfish.
you
Go
got to
sit
think
your ass
about.
down.
I'm a product of my environment. You know, I'm catering to my community.
Shut up.
No, this is good.
She garnishing
Easy
the
in the
gravy on
And
this
you got the
shit.
good pot. Everybody on TikTok use that pot.
get-
That's his spot.
So he know how to cook. You don't know how to cook.
He a bachelor.
I made that.
He got his own house. and
Yes.
stuff? Girl, you got a brother.
I got my own house. There ain't no big
No.
I
thing.
don't like you.
I don't like you
I'm looking
either.
for a man.
Bald head motherfucker. You know, let's get out of here, ladies. No, though. Shout out to y'all cooking, man. We love that. We just.
What is it? Life with Leah.
Yeah.
No
on
matter
Facebook.
what, y'all building a compound relationship. Just stay in it. Just stay. All of us.
What you trying to say?
Oh,
I
me
said I
too,
was
myself.
the poster girl for leaving.
Because I
but
just
damn.
did.
I'm
Don't
growing.
be.
I'm growing. No,
Because
no,
I was just in.
I
I'll tell y'all. I was on the brink, y'all. I was on the brink of leaving, right? And we were on the brink of leaving each other. I don't want to make it
Respectfully, exactly.
And what I came to realize in my closing crazy confession is what I came to realize was that, am I willing to start over with someone else? After building 3 years, 4 years in a relationship, am I willing to start over and build with something that I don't know? Could I take these rough edges and smooth them out a bit?
Add some music.
Can I take these rough edges and keep them the way they are and just accept that those edges exist? Versus trying to find another woman who edges may not fit my edges.
Or who don't have edges.
Or don't have no edges at all. And she a bald head hoe. So I decided, you know what, Carlos, be a man and adapt and love.
So are you still in this situation?
I broke up with that. No, just
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm just playing. That's my girl. You know what it is. So Tierra. But we live in the building, man. Again, I appreciate everybody coming through. Manolo Marley. He's about to perform, y'all, after the show. So y'all gonna see the clip live on the show. After we get off live, he's gonna be doing this single. He releasing his #1 single and his video, y'all. So y'all gonna see the video on the Crazy Ride Show page too. So we lit. Y'all got any last words? Y'all good?
I'm not looking for a man.
Okay.
Love y'all.
She's looking for a woman. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in the building. Shout out to Tish, Leah Max, shout out to Bree in the building. Shout out to my boy Manolo Marley's in the
Make
building.
sure y'all go follow me on Instagram at R&D Manolo.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Shout out to
sir.
R&D in the building. It's the BoyLosCrazy. If you knew better, you'd do better. I need 2 sweaters. We'll see y'all next time. Next Monday, we'll be live. But we might be changing the page that we go live from.
Oh,
Yeah, we might be going live from the Carlos Smith page and not the Crazy Riot Show. So keep tuned on that. We might be switching that up. So stay tuned. If you don't follow me, Carlos Smith, go follow me. I'll see y'all next time. It's the BoyLosCrazy's Crazy Ride
Happy
Show. We see
Cinco
y'all
de
next
Mayo.
time. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Go get some tequila shots. Y'all know what it is. Gang, gang.